Hey, what is up, It is Iron Heady in the old Games Corner in Classic Game Roulette, and I am here once again with the Namco Museum Archive Collections. First up, Battle City. If you would just excuse me for a bit here. Alright, I'm good to go. So, let's get on with it then. I don't know how long this one will be. I just figured I would come on with it. But I will be switching collections frequently. Or perhaps maybe only once, to make it easier on me. At any rate, these are either games that don't seem to have much of an ending per se, like this one, or if they're the ones that actually do have an ending. And I'm pretty sure there are a couple of them here, the ones that you can actually beat. Oh, come on. Yeah, that'll stop them in their tracks. And, yeah, that's how it ends. This particular in-game here is... Yeah, there's an 8-bit. Yeah, some of these arcade ports never even left Japan like this one. There's even a Space Invaders game that was only released on the Famicom and not the NES. So, yeah. Have you ever played a game, a platformer game, where instead of using the D-pad to move, you gotta press the buttons? That's what makes this one feel awkward to play, to control. At any rate, I'm not switching over until feel I'm ready to go over. Which, in any given circumstance, is probably gonna be after the third game on here. But, yeah, it's not that I think this is a bad port of the arcade game, it's just there's a few things. For better or for worse. There we go. Needless to say, I have been wanting to come back to these games eventually anyway. And there is one in particular that I might wanna play more in depth, but for now, I'll see how far I can go with this one. The jumping is rather off, not the greatest. There we go. I actually got through with that. Okay, so this is actually a different scene. You do not want to let that particular ghost catch up to you. It's pretty much the Grim Reaper of Doom in video game form, with the original being I think Baron von Blubber in Bubble Bobble. With that particular ghost being named Sue. If you let her get to you, well, I think you know the end result of that. And being that this is an arcade port, I can understand why they did that. Sounds like we gotta build up some momentum to get through. Not good enough. Okay. Okay. This wants to be a forest of doom. Okay. There we go. Did I seriously do that? I meant to jump, damn it. So now it appears as though you're in Packtown now. And ghosts are running rampant here. back in the forest, huh? So yeah, this is as far as I made it before calling it quits. Sounds to me like I'm not gonna go any further. Well, I made it here at least. Feels like a start of something. And that's the end of that. Alright, that was Pac-Land on this thing. Oh, I remember this one. This is Dragon Buster 2. Okay. Yeah, in order to enter an area, you gotta press this button, which is, I guess, the select button in that regard. Pretty iffy. But, you know, this is a pretty interesting experience I got, gotta say. The original game was a daunting platformer. This, plays differently. I don't think it's remotely fair if you end up hurting yourself or anything, you know? And that's how you end up leaving the area. So yeah, if you hear a noise, it means an enemy is near. Like that thing. There we go. Must be how you pick up stuff. the tower. It does have some dungeon crawler vibes to it, though. A fairy appeared. Huh. They heal you. Yeah, the domain of wizards. I had just removed that. I don't like that where this is going. Huh. Certainly does have its appeal, at least. Would that be a bad thing if the sound of foreboding music starts playing? I don't want to find out. Anyway, my destination is that mountain over there. Huh, here we are again. And the scenario is the same. Huh. Again? This is the third time. Now it's the fourth. Huh. Okay. I could have died right there. Okay, the destination in question, where you will be facing a formidable opponent. But first fight these dinosaurs. It says though I'm gonna fight them all. A door would have been nice. Oh, look, a shield. Okay. But I'm pretty much mapped up the entire place. Hey there, Phantom. Hey, am I having problems again? Is your is it buffering for you again? God damn it! I think I might have to fix something here. Now, where's the settings? Wait, you know what? I fucked up. It's not showing the thing for me. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, so in case you missed it, I was playing Battle City and Pac-Land before this. Here's Dragon Busters 2. I think I know what the problem is. You might be sure, it might be the computer, but if you're away from anywhere, I don't know. At this point, I'm gonna be on the safe side and want this sort of thing to be viewed by anybody. So I'm just gonna have to make some precautions. If it doesn't fix itself in the future, then I don't know what to say. Hey, wait a minute. My controller stopped working all of a sudden. Oh, dear. You have fun with that. I know what we're gonna do today. Like that Phineas and Ferb joke I posted earlier. Hey, did you say bonk? There you go. I love myself right now. I gotta say, one, that entire thing became funny to him to the point where it became not just a meme, but an emote as well. Yeah, go figure. You said it, not me. Brock Lesnar? What does he have to do with this? Anyway, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, I fucking called it. Brock Lesnar. Wait. Okay. That's the Pokemon guy. Alright, I haven't been over here. Oh, damn. That the Dragon Lord? He's gonna fuck me sideways. Also, you have no chance of escaping here. Once you get in, you have to fight this thing. Oh! I won! The real battle starts from here. You mean it was only just a test? Yeah, there's actually more of the game. I remember that episode. Conferi. Okay, what did I just see? Script? What script? Huh. A mole. Oh, they can hurt you. Okay, so I died. Did you know that your own arrows can hurt you? Shot at what? Beer? I'll say no to beer shots in today, thank you. I haven't touched a single beer in over a decade. I'm sober to the max. Oh, arrows. Anyway, I could keep playing this for an eternity, but I gotta move on. And move on I shall. Time to play. What is it now? Gallica. Yeah, remember this? Oh, Triple H? Huh. His theme song is written by the late Lemmy Kilmister and his band Motorhead. But yeah, this is the original shoot 'em up. Right there with Space Invaders. Okay. Needless to say, I've previously played this in the NES shoot 'em up mini marathon. Well, we don't really. I mean, Namco retconned Miss Pac-Man, and not to mention the Pac family in general. I mean, yeah, we still got Professor Pac-Man, but everyone else, according to Pac-Man World 2, Pac Jr. is now Pac-Boy, and Pac-Baby is now Pac-Sis. I guess it's because they didn't originally own Miss Pac-Man, and the original owner sold the character off to at Games. So, since they don't want to get in any legal trouble with any further use of using the Miss Pac-Man name, they had to rework the entire character into Pac-Mom, apparently. Go figure. So I guess we're finally ready to, yeah, these were the two games I was playing earlier. You didn't really miss much. Alright. Time to switch gears. And on to Volume 1. I should also mention that Namco didn't make every game on the Volume 2 collection. Only cause there we go. Toy collection and toy game. What you mean? Okay, so this is actually the one game that Bonga played not too long ago. This is Sky Kid. Published by Sunsoft in North America, actually. Toy Pop. Is that even a Namco game? It is. Okay, so it is. No, it isn't. I think in retrospective, you're probably thinking of the Namco Archives, the Namco Museum collection that supposedly should have that. I have it on the Switch, and no, it's not available there. But it is available as part of Arcade Archives on the Switch. Yeah, that sucks. Hope that ends the breaks, you know? Oh, come on, did I really not fly up high enough? Insert your Monopoly jokes here. Okay, so this is actually the first Dragon Buster game. Alright, so this isn't gonna be an easy game, of course. I'm not that great at this kind of game. But yeah, the achievements in these collections can be a tad too daunting. I did get some of them though. Right, how am I supposed to jump that high? I'm not like those monkeys in Samurai Jack. I can't do that. You can fly? No, jump high. Another wizard. Oh, so now I can get those. I didn't think to do that, honestly. Was I not jumping high enough previously? So here you have to fight a super powerful boss and I died. Oh dear. I'm actually gonna skip that one because this is a game I don't think I'm gonna be able to pass either. And I played this previously too. At least we got in good old Dig Dug. Yeah. Tower of Draga. I can understand that it made a legacy. Wow. Let's try that again. I can understand that Tower of Draga made a legacy, but for me, it's just too daunting for me to play. Something like this at least came through for Bamco at least, right? Even in Pukas in this game made it into I think Pac-Man World, the first game, is a cameo. You even got Mr. Driller, who is actually a descendant of the main character here, Taizo Hori. So at least something good came from this, right? Okay. Can't believe they came out as it did. Okay. I gotta say, I don't know how I expected to approach that. Not how I wanted to do that. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to go back to something I've already played here. Here's the actually the first one. You know, in Galaga. This game predated that. This is Galaxian. Yeah. It'd have been a fun time. It also shows you those Galaxian feathers as actual enemies, but here I think they're legitimate aliens here. And said feathers appeared in other games like Pac-Man as apparently bonus fruit, go figure. Feathers, bells, and keys are not fruit. I don't know, go ask Banco. They were the ones who came up with this stuff. So, you cleared them one wave. Here's another. Huh. Alright, real quick. Yeah, did you know that this is... I thought it was, this one. Galaxian. Seeing how it had primitive controls, and it didn't even have the iconic sound cue that Galaga had. But did you know that there's an 8-bit Pac-Man Championship Edition? I'm gonna show it off right now. Of course, I've already did some work on this particular game, but to think a collection with achievements has its own game with achievements. achievementception much? You make the call. Dude. Joust is midway. Bamco doesn't own that game. They don't own the rights. They don't... Yeah. I got that many lives left in the tank. Well, they had some affiliation to them at least. Although, there is a funny connection. At the time, they were the same people who had the rights to, I think, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man for a limited amount of time. Go figure. Okay, I'm gonna end my game, cause, I'm actually feeling a bit tired here. But, what did I want to get to streaming tomorrow? I kind of forget. I'll figure it out later. But, seeing as how I'm a streamer, you know what I like to do at the end of every stream? Raid people. Hey, oh, she's on now too? Better raid her instead. Huh. Alright. So, I've been Iron Hetty, and I'll see you tomorrow for whatever I got planned. See you, compadres.